So I know I'm not getting the nutrients because of my stomach being such a mess. And when your stomach's a mess, it's hard to digest complex things. And even though you would think that raw foods are pretty simple, for me, they're causing me a great deal of pain. And so for the past 3 months, I've been trying to heal my body, and it has not been a pretty sight. It has not been a pretty sight. And I've tried all kinds of things. I'm learning new things. I'm looking into some urine therapy, and I'm looking into water therapy, okay? And I know, well, I guess you could call urine therapy water therapy. And don't get all grossed out or anything, but I mean, there is some magic behind this stuff. I mean, you can call it what you want to. I'm gonna call it magic. And so I just wanted to share with you some things that I do that has worked for my stomach, and if it will work for somebody who has such a tore up GI tract like I do, due to the had an addiction to pain pills for years because my teeth. You guys already know about that, and then I just started taking them for whatever reason I could find. But that was a long time ago, and since then, you know about my back and the spinal injury, which, by the way, is progressing. There's movement, so it's no longer stagnating. I can feel the movement. I can feel the blockages open, and but it's not fun. It's not fun, and it's not pretty. Healing is not pretty. I mean, imagine if you break your leg or your arm or something, and it's a pretty complex thing, and it's going to take a little while, to heal. And so there are foods, and if we would look at food as if it was medicine, which is what I've been doing for the last 3 months. One thing is ginger, lemon. Those are the two things that have helped me a lot. You can take gelatin and put it in your ginger lemon tea, and it won't just so much go through you, it'll kind of coat your belly. And then I was going to drink the lemon water, and I was really afraid until a friend who is a nurse, a beautiful lady, told me to use the lemon water for the stomach. And so I did that, and it does help, but it's a slow process. It's not quick fixes. And but I'm not feeling too bad right at the moment. And this is the water that I made this morning. And I have this because I don't have anything glass that's this big. And this is water, fresh water from a spring. And it's got a whole lemon. And I'm going to tell you, these lemons are about the size of this squash here. And it's got a whole lemon and one whole salad cucumber. And they're really, they're the small fat ones, I love to get these at the farmer's market. And I drink almost 2 of these a day, plus other fluids. And I tried all kinds of things for soft food. Like, what has worked for me is mashed potatoes, and it sounds really bad, but it's just the instant mashed potatoes, the dehydrated ones. I mean, you just add your own water to it. But look here, there's tons of herbs that you can put in there that are full of nutrients to help your body absorb that stuff. And that those dried potatoes, if they're made with real potatoes, they do give it some bulk. I've had diarrhea for 3 months, and it's like bile. So last night I got to thinking, and I thought, you know what? Oh yeah, this water, sorry about that. This water also has ginger in it. You can boil you some ginger tea, or you can soak the ginger with the lemon and then pour it into here. Okay, so what else I'm eating is, this is what I thought of last night. This is from the garden. It's summer squash. Thank you. And some little cherry tomatoes and some whole grain rice and some cucumber. And so this gives you, I mean, I want to tell you how much bullshit we're being fed. Okay? It was sometime when I was a kid that they started putting nutrition labels on things. They made it mandatory. But the thing is they're not giving you the important things you need to know. I mean, sure, I'm not saying that fat and stuff like that isn't important. But, I mean, just like gelatin, they say there's not a whole lot of nutrition in there. And anybody who doesn't question that is going to believe that. And they're probably going to, pass it. But gelatin is full of protein. It's really good for you. I cooked the tomatoes because I hate tomatoes, but this is the only way I'm going to eat them. And I cooked these raw vegetables because that way and it didn't take long. It took about 4 or 5 minutes to cook with a little, just a pinch of salt and some buttercream. I like buttercream and it feels good to me. And so I'm doing that. But I have given up the milk stuff mostly. I have to have my butter though right now. I'm not ready to give that up yet. But I am doing better. I've lost a little bit of weight, but it was due to how sick I got a few weeks ago. And I mean, I was really, really sick. I was doubled over for hours. And every time I would get hungry, I would eat, and then I would have sharp pains, like as if it was glass moving through my guts. So anyhow, I just wanted to share this with you, and I wanted to tell anybody that didn't know how proud I am of myself. Yes, sirree, Bob. I have not had a Mountain Dew in almost 3 weeks. Well, wait, I lied. I tried to have a Mountain Dew, and it made me sick. I think I took 2 sips out of it, and I poured it down the sink because I can now taste the heavy corn syrup. I'm not saying corn syrup is completely bad because I don't believe that. I don't carry that belief. I don't carry beliefs about bad things, okay? I'm trying not to anymore because it is out of nature. It really is. Even synthetic stuff comes from somewhere. It comes from some form of nature. It's just co-created by man. And so don't get discouraged about the synthetic stuff either because look, hey, I've done acid and I've done mushrooms. I totally dig the acid a lot better, and it's man-made. I mean, it's just me. So try not to listen to everything that you hear. I mean, don't just follow it blindly. Look into it and try it out. Keep a journal. And one more thing I want to tell you. Bless your food. Bless your food. Bless your water. You can charge this water yourself. Thank you so much, water and vegetables, for being available for me, for curing and helping me to get well, and for blessing me with your energy. And I want to mix my energy now with this so that I'm blessing this to my body. And may all of the good nutrition go right back into where it needs to go. Because I was not absorbing. So we're going to absorb now. And all of this stuff is high water content too. And that's very important to keep those pipes lubricated. So there's some other things that I'm doing, but I just wanted to talk about what has worked so far. And I love you guys so much. And I guess I'll see y'all on the flip side.